Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you know, my name's Dave, working on Project C1, and today we're doing a catalytic converter change. And it's not because of the reason why you think. I haven't got any codes or anything like that. The cat's working fine, it's just blowing really badly. And the reason being is when we changed the engine in the previous couple of videos, we kind of mongoed it and stripped the threads out of these because you can see it's quite a delicate little thread in there. Yeah, so great. So what's happened is this fire ring is no longer sealing with the rest of the pipe that comes off this way. So what we need to do is change this, and that will solve the problem. I'm not going to bin the old cat that's coming off. I have a cunning plan for that. So if you want to see what we're doing with that one, subscribe for later videos. Will be in a little while. I'll be honest with you, it's not going to be next, but you know what to do. In the meantime then, welcome to the planet Hoth. It's -4 outside. Let's get on with it. Right, so here's the actual offending item in question. You can see all the way down here, it's got M12 nuts, a ton of sealant. It's all failed. It didn't work, so time for this to go. So what we're going to do is remove the crash bar, as you've seen before, unplug this, which is the top O2 sensor, undo those bolts. It should just be a case of, I think there's 5 around here that undo. That one's on a stud, you can see it very well. Ow, that's hot. Don't burn yourself. That one's on a stud, and I do have a new gasket kit over here. Gaskets, nuts, bolts, all that sort of stuff, and that's the replacement. So let's get on with it, eh? Okay, so we've removed the alternator for access. You saw it, it's just a bolt up here, a couple of bolts down here, jobs are good. Because we need access to that bolt there. That's going to be a bit of a pig, but whatever. Same on that side there, need access to that bad boy. And then across the top, there's a couple there, and I think that's it. Once we've done that, we'll get underneath, we'll get those two out. I'm gonna get Kane to do that, to be honest, because I've done myself a shoulder injury. You know, tramadol is king. And then that should then just pull out. So yeah, let's get on with those. Okay, so the cat is out. As you can see, That was my ill-fated attempt at trying to seal it. Didn't work, monged it, so we'll clear all that up. Gaskety scraper. Clean all the surface up, make sure it's nice and smooth for the next gasket that's about to go on, that sort of thing. Let's have a look at the actual cap that came off. Have a look. Have a look inside there. There's absolutely no threads whatsoever. I monged it a little bit, but whatever, doesn't matter. Got the new cat, that's all ready to go. That'll go in there. I should tighten on there with all the new hardware, and that should solve the problem. Okay, so we've got all new hardware. So we've got things like the springs, the bolts, the firing, all the nuts, all the other bolts, washers, things like that. Got a new gasket, got exhaust assembly paste, and these are the old stuff that came off. They weren't in the greatest of condition. That one got chewed up a little bit on the way off. But the idea is we use all new stainless stuff so that it doesn't end up looking like that again. With the assembly paste, which helps it all seal, and then when these get bolted through that onto the head, that's at 24 Newton meters according to the all-knowing internet. So yeah, let's go stick it on. Right, so we've done it, everything's back on. As you saw, the cat went on. You didn't need to see me put the alternator back on. The bumper's back on. That one went on fine. This one, however, you know when you're doing righty-tighty, 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 and then righty-tighty becomes righty-loosey? Yeah. Oh well, problem for future Dave. The cat is back on. That's bolted back in, the plug's back in. You saw that it went back on at the bottom. Everything looks okay. Let's see if she starts and doesn't blow. Well, there we go then, it's running. It seems fairly quiet. Happy with that. We'll go around to the exhaust pipe. Yeah, more than happy with that. No, yeah. So we'll let that run, we'll let that idle, get it up to temperature, so the exhaust paste that's at the bottom end just down there can seal. And I think that will do. So that's the cat changed, which I'm happy with. That seemed to be a little easier than I expected it would be, actually. Just remember when you're putting the gasket on and you're torquing things up, remember 24 Newton meters, don't over torque it, otherwise you crush the gasket and you're back to square one. Like I said, it was only done because the cat was blowing. It wasn't damaged or anything like that. It was just the joint at the bottom between the bottom of the cat and the pipe. A complete problem of my own making, but it is what it is. So we fixed it now. I enjoyed doing that. That was, like I said, a little easier than I thought it would be. If you enjoyed it too, you know what to do. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the usual sort of good stuff. You can follow me on Instagram down at the bottom here. And if you so wish, you can buy me a coffee. Any donations to that go straight back into the channel, helps me do things on the car. But other than that, remember to ring that bell, get notified next time I drop the video, and I'll see you then.